Welcome back, one and all. We're back in the camp at the moment. The Reverend's back to his old ways. Let's just check in with the guys while we're here and see what people got to say.
Got room here for you, Arthur. Oh, yeah. So we gonna hit that bank I told you about?
I fell and broke my poor lobster.
Shut up, Reverend. Yeah, so Karen, during that hotel rescue, she spoke to a guy who was talking about the bank. So she scouted out a good bank job opportunity, which will do.
So
Jack.
you like the new camp, Jack?
Sure, it's fine.
It'll do us for now.
Okay, Strauss is over there, but that's going to activate a mission, so we'll wait for that. But let's see what Pearson's up to.
Pearson.
Good morning.
Hey there.
Morning, Arthur.
Another mission is Kieran over here. I think he's going to take us and give us some information on the O'Driscolls, a gang he is or was part of. What's going on, Dutch? Where are you off to?
Feels like we're back on track, more or less.
Yep, money and food. Now everyone needs to keep it coming.
All right, Dutch. I'll get the picture. I bought a pig in the last episode. Brought a pig over and a chicken. Didn't I, Miss Grimshaw?
Susan!
Okay.
Mr. Morgan, can I ask you a favor, if it's convenient, I mean?
Ooh.
If you're out on your adventures and you see any herbs for seasoning, would you mind grabbing them for me?
Seasoning?
Yes. Don't tell Mr. Pearson.
Okay. I'll see what I can do.
We might even have some on our person, so let's have a word. Or maybe we can't activate it straight away.
Okay, I'll catch you later then.
Sounds good, Mr.
Let's see what she wants. Find Susan 2 creeping thyme, oregano, or wild mint. I'm sure we've got those, you know. Let's look in our satchel. So we've got 1 creeping thyme, 1 wild mint. Yeah. So we need more of the same. Okay, fair enough. Okay, well that'll be easy. So that sits in our logs over here. Susan has asked for some herbs for seasoning. Okay, but what we're also going to do is have a little look at our diary and see if it's been updated. We haven't looked at it for a while. She's talking about wild carrots. I don't think we've read any of these, so let's just have a look. Yeah, we've read that one. Headed into Valentine with Uncle and the girls. Girls went scouting out work while Uncle and I had a few drinks, and he explained more of his theories on existence and barefaced lies about his past. Things took a strange turn. Some fella seemed to recognise me from Blackwater. Guess we'd been holed up there too long while Hosea and I scouted the job that never was. I chased the bastard. And he nearly fell off a cliff. I spared him and he gave me an ink pen. I hope I won't regret my leniency, but I reckon I got the scare of his life. Jimmy Brooks was his name. I hope we bump into him again, because I don't think the pen was worth the cost of keeping him alive and the risk he poses. So Wild Carrots met some old drunk in Valentine, claimed he was a shootist, seemed more like a clown. Some poor fool was writing a book about him, or trying to. Levin was the name of the writer. Jim Callum was the killer. Apparently Levin needs more information. Asked me to find a few folk who had spent more time in publicity than me, and knew old Jim back when he was a killer. The names are Emmett, which he was killed, Flaco Hernandez, Billy Midnight, and Black Bell. So we've got 3 more of those to go. I'm not going to just go out of our way to get those. Whenever they're near, anywhere we're near, we'll pick them up. Sound like a troop of clowns. We'll see what kind of people those who want to be famous murderers is. My hopes are not too high. Raspberries. Met a lady scientist, Deborah or something or other. Seemed to be more mad than sane, but I don't want to have much of a frame of reference for scientists. Wanted me to see if I could help her find dinosaur bones and send her the details, maybe. Well, we're heading out into the plains at the moment, and I fancy we might bump into one or two if we look hard enough when we get our rabbits. Oregano, wild mint, bay leaves. We need one of mint, one of oregano to please Susan. Yarrow. Took a day off and went off hunting with Hosea. He really seems to be getting his strength back, a bunch, although he was lucky not to die as this big bear he'd been after turned on us. I thought when we were stuck up in the mountains that the cold and the misery would kill him, and we'd bury him like we buried Jenny and Davy, but he pulled through, and he'll live a while yet. I love Dutch like a father, but in many ways, I love Hosea even more. He's kind and fair and like a human being. Dutch is something else. This bear was almost also something else. Size of a god. Damn hotel. It was mean with it. Yeah, we didn't manage to catch that. Okay. Is there anything to eat? Back here, let's look at our cause. We could do with something to raise our dead eye. Take some sausage. And let's have a cigar if we got one, or maybe a cigarette. Okay, Rochambeau. We have got some hunting to do. Let's make him feel good. Let's give him a pat and then give him a feed, because his calls are really low. Wow, that was easy. Let's put them right to the top. That's awesome. Okay, onto the plains we go. So, what we'll do is we'll skirt around the bottom here, and then we'll mooch out into the heartlands and see if we can't find this rabbit.
Easy, easy.
Who's shooting what? Looking for some kind of event.
Easy there.
Ah, someone up here.
Whoa, whoa.
Let's go and see what this guy's all about.
You there! Would you be interested in some friendly competition?
Okay.
I've come all the way north from Mexico to challenge a real American gunslinger. You him?
Yeah, go on.
Me?
Five
Real
bucks.
gunslinger? Let's find out.
Okay, man. That's what I like to hear. Look, man, rules are simple, okay? Whoever shoots more of these bottles wins.
Okay. I wish we had our
Draw your
gun.
gun and aim when you're ready. All right?
Okay. Go. Done it.
Perfecto.
Is there more? Oh, there's more.
Hijo de puta. Damn it all! How the hell did you beat me, huh?
Better shot, I suppose.
That didn't make me happy at all. How about we raise the stakes, huh?
All right, let's do it.
Yes.
Aha, that's a good call, amigo.
I might be getting hustled, but that's all right.
Okay, whoever shoots 4 birds out of the sky first wins. Simple enough? Stand near me, and as soon as they come out, it's anyone's shot. Be patient. Ah, there they go. Shoot!
Right, need some more Deadeye. Another one. That's sort of a sharp shooter.
Stupid! So you can shoot, huh? Here it is, okay? Man of my word.
Take money. Yes, please.
Appreciate it.
Sure. Better watch out next time. You'll see.
Just not your day, huh?
Yeah, I guess not. Guess I need more practice, huh?
Well, that's awesome. That was a good serendipitous meeting, because what we've done is we have opened up the sharpshooter. Hang on, I'm in the wrong thing. Challenges. Opened up the sharpshooter challenge, and I think we've done we killed 3 birds, and then we killed 2 different species of animal in the same Deadeye use. Oh no, we didn't, but we've just opened up that. So kill 3 flying birds. And if we're sensible, what we'll do now is we're going to go and find the bodies, because I think those feathers help us in crafting more arrows, because we need some small arrows to get these rabbits. Otherwise, because we need 3 perfect rabbit carcasses. Oh, here's Emmett Granger's place. Another one over here. Just be interesting to see what's going on there now, if the body's still around. I'm just going to have a little look. In the last episode, we killed Emmett Granger. He was a bit of a dick. No, he's gone. His horse is back. Yeah, no, he's not there. Ooh. Can we take this? No.
Yep.
Okay.
Now, come on.
Right, let's continue.
Yeah.
What are we doing back at camp in the dark? Well, I'll tell you, disaster struck. I recorded a fair chunk after that moment. I went hunting for rabbits, wasn't successful, but it stopped recording and I didn't notice. So you missed a couple of things. They weren't overly exciting, but I was quite pleased. We found this oil derrick in the middle of the desert. Some oil guy, sort of independent oil guy, was searching for oil, and some sort of disaster struck. But we went down into his oil shaft and we found our first dinosaur bone. Then we moved up here looking for more rabbits and we found another bone. So you missed that, I'm sorry to say, but you didn't miss me catching some rabbits. And there was a little bit of loot round here, not too much. So it was quite exciting what you missed, I'm sorry to say. But what we found was a couple of bone locations, and this letter from the oil derrick. There was this letter for Leviticus Cornwall. Dear Mr. Varley, it's very regrettable that you've rejected the various extremely generous purchase offers presented to you by Cornwall Kerosene and Tar. Mr. Cornwall has obligingly consented to allowing you a grace period of a further 3 weeks to reconsider your position, and we strongly advise you to do so. After that, we'll be very concerned about a company of your size being able to continue to compete on price in the state of New Hanover and secure acceptable rates for railroad transportation. We look forward to hearing from you soon, and as always, wish you the best of good fortune in all your endeavours. Now, this Cornwall guy, he's got it all locked off. He's got the railway sorted. He's got the oil sorted. He's going into the sugar business. So every single the small guy is getting squeezed out. It's an age-old tale of monopolies. beating down the little guy. But we found a certain way back at camp now. So sorry about that. It's now definitely recording. So let's do a mission. What we've got here, if we look, is we've got Strauss, who we can speak to about finding some guys to collect from. He's done some loan sharking, and we need to catch up with those dudes. Or Kieran, who's got some... We're trying to get some information on the O'Driscolls. So let's go with Kieran for now. He is tied up over here, I think. There he is. Excuse me, chickens. Poor lad.
Help me. Speak to them for me.
You got some speaking to do of your own. About that old gang of yours.
I said, I told you, I don't know nothing.
That's what I thought.
Whoa! Hold your horses there. It seems the cat has got our friend here's tongue. I was thinking Mr. Williamson could have a word.
You ready to talk, boy?
I told you, mister. I told all of you. I don't know nothing, okay? They ain't no friends of mine. I just been ridden with them for a while.
Horseshit! You see, we heard that part, so how about you tell the truth? That's what you want me to do.
Hurt him, so the next time he opens his mouth, it is to tell us what is going on. Ah, who am I kidding? One of O'Driscoll's boys couldn't open his mouth, but he'd tell a lie. Screw it. Let's just have some fun. Geld him.
Yeah!
What's he doing? Where's he going?
Oh, don't worry. You're only balls, boy. Just gonna cause you trouble. You know, in Imperial Rome, eunuchs was among the happiest and most loyal of courtiers.
No, you kidding me, right?
Of course.
You sick bastards! Oh, what do you want from me?
Well, you are gonna talk. The only question is now or after we got these little fellas off.
Okay, listen. I know where O'Driscoll's holed up, and you're right. He don't like you any more than you like him. He's at 6 Point Cabin. I'll take you there. Serious, I don't like him. I mean, I like him even less than I like you, no offense.
Oh, none taken.
Okay then, partner. Why don't you take a few of us up there right now? I got this, Dutch. Should be fun. All right, you. Come on. Let's go. Let's both hope you ain't trying to trick us, O'Driscoll.
We received some throwing knives. A small knife with a straight blade, designed and balanced so it can be thrown with ease, can be used to silently take down enemies at range or used as a melee weapon if required. It can be purchased from some less than reputable sellers or save a trip by recollecting the knife after throwing. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. So yes, Dutch is pretty intent on getting back at these O'Driscolls, and Kieran has been holding out on that information for some reason.
You sure as shit was. John, Bill, come here. We got a social call needs making. Where we heading?
We're up into the hills behind Valentine. Well, I'll show you.
John, you take this little rattlesnake with you. Any nonsense, you kill him.
Sure.
You're gonna pay your buddies our respects.
He taking us to Combe?
That's what he says. Come on.
I'm taking you to him. Look, I'll give you more directions when we're close. But if I know where we are, it's up past Valentine.
All right, I'll leave.
Okay, so we're going up past the only town we know, which is Valentine. But yeah.
Coming through. Go on!
Sharing saddle with an O'Driscoll. Who'd have thought?
Oh, you want me to lead
I
you?
gotta say, I ain't an O'Driscoll.
You sure look like one, and you smell like... God damn. You smell like one, too.
I smell like horse shit.
That's right. Boy, are you high.
Morgan! You got throwing knives in your saddlebag. Dud said that you might... I was asked to give them, and I'm doing you the further courtesy of telling you about it.
Next time you want to give me something, how about you give it to me, instead of hiding it somewhere, hoping the opportunity comes up to mention it?
Last goddamn favor I do you.
Hey! Hey! If I got my bearings, it's over here. Yeah, I know this country. Take this track up through the rocks.
You can ask Bill about the O'Driscolls.
Williamson.
What, Morgan?
Just to say, well, even you can't screw up killing O'Driscolls.
Funny. And I guess you're good here. Unless some soft-handed feller comes along and tells you you've gone too far.
What are you talking about? Fighting that big bullock up in Valentine? How wise you think beating a man to death would have been? With all them folks looking on, when we supposed to be laying low.
I saw your eyes, Morgan. You didn't go clever, you went soft.
I'll take it. After all, you are an authority on not being clever.
The captive gets a little cough in his throat, looks at you with some big doe eyes. You gonna let Combe go free?
I was fighting Combe when you was pretending to fight Indians.
Don't call my record into question.
It's your abilities that call your record into question, Bill.
Now we go left. Road'll take us up and round.
Yeah, Bill's always gets a bad rap in the gang, doesn't he? They're always guessing at him. But he was kicked out of the army. He got a dishonorable discharge.
Head for him.
Save your horses, we gotta climb, boys.
You know, you all ain't that different from the O'Driscolls.
What did you just say?
I've been watching you all these weeks, and,
You've been tied to a tree. You don't know nothing about this gang.
yeah, well, I'd say you don't know much about the O'Driscolls. But maybe I know more about you than you know about them. And I know all about them, so...
Tell us then, how are we like those mongrel dogs?
You're outlawed like them. You're out to survive like them. You live rough. You live hard. Fighting the law, nature. You're out for yourselves.
See? This is why you're an O'Driscoll, O'Driscoll. You're out to survive. We're out to live. Free. Comb's a sneak thief and a killer. Dutch is more like a teacher.
From where I've been, you just look the same as all.
Then you looked, but you ain't seen. John, shut that boy up. Enough out of you. Boys, we're almost on them. Now, who knows if this son of a bitch we got with us is talking true, but if it's what he says it is, and Colm O'Driscoll's here, we can end years of fighting. Here and now. Amen to that.
Here, here.
I swear, this is where he was...
Shut up.
Okay, now cut left up here. We go down the hill into the forest.
We're
Yeah.
going in quiet, taking them out as we find them, trying not to set things off. But if we do, we move quick and hard. We settle this like we know how, okay?
Yeah,
Okay by me.
we're back at the
With you,
O'Driscolls.
Morgan.
All right then.
Through the trees here.
This seems to be all we're fighting at the moment. Getting back at this gang,
Whoa.
which Kieran says is just a gang like us.
Hey, we're real close. I'd leave your horses the other side of this clearing.
I'll get my guns off my horse, and I'm ready.
Easy, Bill. Quiet.
Okay, browse weapons stored in your horse while we're here. So, let's have those. We can only have... So we've got the Cattleman's revolver or Granger's revolver, which is slightly better. I need to clean these guns in a minute. Yeah, we haven't got a rifle either. Okay, let's just keep those for now.
This is it. The cabin's just the other side of this hill.
Okay. Off your horses. Let's go.
You gonna get them knives?
I said easy.
I got them right. Yeah. Okay, so
Follow me,
Bill
alright?
wants us
It
to
ain't
use these
far.
knives.
We might have shared a horse, but we ain't friends. Remember, I'm watching you. Every moment.
I ain't gonna shop you now. Come on. It'd be suicide. You'll die, boy. But you'll lose your balls first.
Jesus Christ.
Come on.
Okay, so we don't know whether Kieran's
Okay.
information is current.
Cabin's in the clearing down there. There'll be a bunch of fellers hiding out there too.
Are these fellas armed?
Armed, drunk, wary of strangers, yup.
And Colm O'Driscoll?
He'll be holed up in his cabin. Be passed out, booze blind, likely as not.
Hey, over there. Someone's coming.
So, who's gonna tell him we ain't got nothing for the pot?
Oh, let me think. The feller that spooked the game, I reckon.
I'm gonna drain it. I'll catch up.
No, we ain't gonna fall for that. We're gonna wait so you can tell him yourself. Yeah. If anyone's actually gonna shoot the messenger, it'd be that mean son of a bitch.
Yes, sir.
Come on, shake it off.
Come on.
What are we doing about the pisser, Morgan?
Um,
One by the tree.
I'm going to take him out with this knife that you keep going on about.
Okay, go to work.
Make sure they're selected. Oh.
If the old man loses it, I won't get another What the hell? Where do you want a new home?
Oh dear.
Down to the camp! Look out!
Okay, time for the pistol. I don't know where my rifle's gone.
It's on! We move quick, we move hard!
They all run with Vanderland!
This is quite a hideout!
What are you hiding out? What's for?
We got him! Close in!
You're all done for now. We can defend the cabin! Fall back!
You weren't lying, that little toad!
It was cold! This is done!
We caught him on the drink!
Reload.
Enough of this! Come on!
Okay, let's get some more Deadeye.
Colm O'Driscoll! Where are you?
Yeah, he's dead. We'll choose a thicker tree.
Let's O'Driscoll hides!
God, it takes so long to reload.
Run away from me!
None of them get out of here!
I'd say he was down.
You drunk idiots!
We catch you unawares! Jesus!
Clean them up! Clean them out!
I'm hit!
Give up, O'Driscolls! We got you beat!
Not having that mini map
You Irish bastards!
is crazy because we don't know where they are. I suppose I could flick down the D-pad now. one over here.
You know what's good for you?
Gets better cover. There's a guy over here.
They got me! Finish this! You stay here, you're dead, man! I'm the toughest one. You don't make
He's down! The fella's coming back into camp! Watch out!
Coming back into camp? Oh, Jesus.
There! Edge of the clearing!
Oh, by the way. Can't see anyone. Right. There they are. There they are.
That's it! Turn it tail!
leave him! Comb's still here.
Hey,
He said Combs being the...
I'll check. You look out here.
Right, let's do some looting for these guys.
give it up.
Right, I'm going to get it before, just in case something happens afterwards where we can't loot these guys. It's funny because the John and Bill are looting at the moment, and it's decreasing our chances of getting anything. Gold pocket watch, revolver cartridges, $1.25. That's a lot of dollars. One more guy up there. Search the cabin. Yes, I know. Platinum engraved buckle. That sounds like it's valuable. It says Kieran, you're not wrong.
You ain't gonna check the cabin. I will.
No, I'm going to do it.
Ain't you checking the cabin?
Ain't you checking the cabin for Colm?
Check in here for loot. Take.
There'd be so many here.
What did it say? Take corn, yes, please. Opened health cure. Can't take on that. Can't carry any more of those. Cocaine gum. Always comes in useful.
The boy said Colm would be in the cabin.
It's pretty vital, actually, with this free aim. It's pretty bloody vital.
I knew a few of these.
I was set about my rifle, but I think, if we're lucky, that might all change in a moment. Okay, where's this entrance?
You all right?
Sure. Thank you. Colm O'Driscoll. He ain't here. You set us up. Come here!
What?
You set us up.
No, I didn't.
You did. Colm O'Driscoll ain't here!
He was here, I swear. If I was setting you up, I wouldn't have saved your life.
It's a good point, Arthur.
All right, then, go on. Get out of here.
Hey?
I won't kill you.
I didn't set you up.
Get lost.
Shit, lost.
I'm letting you run away. Now go on. Get out of here.
That's as good as killing me. Out there, without you, Colm O'Driscoll's gonna lose his mind about this.
So?
So I'm one of you now.
Give me a break. All right, then. But I'm warning you.
Oh, hey, I know.
Come on, let's get to camp.
So you got the cash then?
What cash?
Yeah, there's usually some cash in the chimney.
I'll check it. Rest of you boys, get to camp, quick.
See, Arthur? I ain't so bad.
Hey, Bill. You tell Dutch old Kieran ain't worth killing. Just yet.
Right you are.
That's the way to avail yourself and get in with the with the group to save Arthur's life. I think he did well there. So now he's part of the gang. Okay, let's loot this like we've never looted. Shotgun shells. Haven't got a shotgun. Canned fruit. What's this? And biscuits. Can't take any more of those. Money. $11. $15. $38 in total. Right, I said it was in the chimney. But we now have a shotgun, which is fantastic. I don't know where my rifle went, when I lost it. Very cool. Oh, it's dirty. Okay. Clean. That does take a chunk off the damage and the rate that you can fire and reload. And the weapon is clean. Nice. So it's chimney.
At least you got something tucked away.
600 notes. So the gang takes half, and because there was 3 of us working, we take 100. Kieran doesn't get any yet, although he's part of the gang. He doesn't deserve a cut. That's just... So basically he told them where the O'Driscolls were. He assumed Colm O'Driscoll was there with him. And he saved Arthur's life. So that's kind of reset the balance now. They've invited him to the group, but he's got to watch his step. Travel the land by rail, the best scenery in the country. Here's another map, which kind of shows everywhere where we can go. A little bit of a spoiler, really. Never mind. Okay, so yeah, Dutch has got... Oh, wanted.
Hey, come on.
Crime reported. Okay, let's get out of here. Yeah, so Dutch has got a thing against Colm O'Driscoll. Colm, they've had a feud for a long time. They've both taken the lives of people each other loves. So so it's pretty, they're pretty deep in feud. So I don't think Dutch is acting. He's acting with his head. He's certainly acting with his heart. So we're all out trying to get the O'Driscolls. And that will continue. Okay, so we're in Valentine. Think what to do now. I'll tell you what we could do. If we go to the edge of Valentine, I think we've got a treasure map that we could that we could enact. And I think I know where it is. We'll just get to the edge of town and we will take a look. Maybe that's what we'll do.
Getting quick, folks, before I go over.
And the horse is dirty.
There we go.
Oh, something's going on over here. Let's just see.
We told you not to build on this land.
Oh, something's happening.
You ain't gonna see another day.
Hey, get out of here. This doesn't concern you.
Okay, let's test out our new shotgun.
I won't be pushed around by the likes of you. I'll try with this son of a bitch. Take him out, boys.
Soon you'll be rotting in the sun.
Okay. What are you shooting me for? Not anymore. Ah, there's still alive, that's why. Hello, boys. So what are you building?
Appreciate you stepping in there. Those bastards been turning the screw on me from day one, saying I gotta pay them protection money. I told them where to stick it, and well, I guess you just saw how that panned out.
Ah, the Honourable Arthur Morgan continues.
What
All
happened
right.
to you two? Cowering like dogs.
You wouldn't give us no guns, Pa.
Stay out of
This
trouble.
is the worst idea I've ever had.
We're
All right.
with you on that.
I'm keen on perhaps looting you, if that's a possibility. I think that's probably fair. I'm going to take your fine
No more
brandy.
of that, you hear me? Hey, stop that.
Well, I just shot all three guys. You were pretty... I'm going to take your cigar.
Hey, that ain't yours to take.
You don't know that. I'm just going to take your hair pomade.
Cut it out.
That's your chewing tobacco. No, I'll have your chewing tobacco. I think he's giving us a slight pass, isn't he? Let's have a look in your camp.
All that for this crappy piece of land?
Oh, there's a lockbox there. That's nice blankets. What else you got, gents?
Wish Pod'd teach us to shoot instead of building this.
I don't know what you fools are playing at here.
It's like being in a chain gang, but your pa's the prison warden.
Right, I want that. I think there's a letter, and I want to read it. Can I read that? I don't think I can. I think it's just for show. Alright, gents. Well, I'm going to check out your aggressors and see if they've got anything on them. There's 4 of them. So they're not O'Driscolls. They're just general ruffians that are trying to extort protection money from these guys. Oh, took his head off. 87 cents. Hardly ready worth it. Okay. Alright, well you carry on building, boys. Now, I wonder if we come back in a couple of chapters, whether this will be built, because that was the... it's not something I've noticed, buildings being developed over time. So obviously it's just a shell at the moment. But maybe we can come back and see these guys living in it. Right, that's what I wanted over here. I want to get down to there to see what we can do about this. Now watch. we need to go all the way around, because if we open up our satchel and look at the documents, we'll find a treasure map. And it says if we come down from the trees there and approach this odd rock formation, we'll find it in between at the base of that larger rock. If that's not it, I'll eat my hat. Right, it said start from the trees and work downwards, because maybe that's the way we have to get up there, but it does say, if we look, keep pressing the map, it does say that it's at the bottom of the first sort of column.
Yep.
So I'm just going to head straight there. So it's not. I don't think this part is treasure. I think we're going to be put onto another map. Oh, nice, classy. Right, let's try up here then. Uh-oh. 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 Oh no. Dead. Right, I'm gonna go up the top to where it tells me to go. Can't see how that's the way though.
Easy.
Right, in these trees. Let's have a look. So, come up there, through the trees. Oh, and maybe that's not the first column. Maybe that's part of the... yeah, maybe that's the edge of this rock face. Okay. Reopen map. Ah! Okay, so when we get here, come down here. Oh, I like it. I do like it. Precarious edge, but I think we're on the right trail here. Oh. Man. Search. Hell yes. And a map. And a pearl necklace. No less. The first map leads to a narrow cliff on the side of Caliban Seat, where a second map and the next part of the trail is found. Use the map to search for the treasure. Explore, find a treasure. Okay, well, let's have a look at this map then. It's going to have an oh my goodness. Oh, where is that? So they look like volcanic springs, don't they? So if we go to the 4 volcanic springs, is it somewhere within there? Or is it on that spot that's circled? Or maybe that's just a... so if we can see those... we stand in a square. amongst those volcanic springs, and I've never seen those before. So let's keep that in mind whenever we see any smoke emanating from the earth. They look like scorched trees everywhere. I've seen some scorched trees, but I don't think it's anything to do with volcanics. I think it's some sort of forest fire, and that's very near here actually. Right, how do we get down without killing ourselves? That's the thing. Do we have to go back? Yes, I think we do. I'm going to risk it for a biscuit. Oh. Yeah, I think we can. Okay, folks. Well, let's call that a day for that episode. We've got one up on the O'Driscolls. We, well, I attempted to find a few things, and did, in the shape of some dinosaur bones. We've perpetuated the sorry story of Leviticus Cornwall overtaking the West with his monopolies, and we found some, continuing to find some treasure, which is great. Next episode, we've got 2 missions here. I think we should do some bounty hunting, loan sharking. I think we should go and speak to Strauss and see what we can do for him. And hopefully that'll take us to some weird and wonderful places. And in that, we've got a bounty hunt. Or we could do a bounty hunt. Let's decide as and when. We've still got that bear that we never got over here, which is a shame. Over at Fort Wallace. Is that right? No, the bear's up there. I don't know what that is. We're not allowed there, but it looks like. Maybe we should go and investigate what that is. I'm wondering whether that's an army, considering it's called Fort Wallace. Something to investigate there. Okay, folks, thanks for watching. See you on the next one.